everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Sarah Day and I'm so grateful that you're here. Please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. In today's video, we're going to be discussing 4 different reasons why we as believers must forgive. So if you're ready and interested, stay tuned for the journey. So let's get straight into this. So what is forgiveness? So forgiveness is the conscious and deliberate choice to release the feelings of resentment and vengeance against a person or a group for something they have done. Okay, so now let's dive into 4 different reasons why we as believers must forgive. So number 1, believers must forgive because Christ has forgiven us. The greatest example of somebody who has forgiven is Christ himself, and we are here to model Christ. Okay, so number 2 is forgiveness releases us from bitterness, resentment, and vengeance. Understand this. Forgiveness is not always about the other person, but forgiveness is for us. The reason why we must do it is because it frees us. It lets us walk in freedom. It lets us walk in liberty. I've heard a quote over the years that said, holding resentment and bitterness towards somebody is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. If we choose to hold on to that grudge, if we choose to hold on to that bitterness, and we keep that in our hearts, it only makes us sick. Spiritually, it makes us sick. And the goal is to be spiritually healthy. So bitterness and resentment is something that we must let go. It's dead weight. It's like trying to run up a mountain with a whole bunch of baggage on your back. So the reason why we must let it go is because it's weighty and we need to release that so that we can move forward in freedom and victory. Okay, so the 3rd reason why we as believers must forgive and walk through forgiveness is because if we walk in unforgiveness, that hinders our prayers to God. When we choose and make the decision not to forgive others, God's like, all right, cool, but just so you know, I ain't hearing you. I'm not hearing your prayers. And if we want our prayers to continuously be answered by God, and if we want God to hear our prayers, we must forgive. So like I said before, forgiveness is not so much for the other person, but forgiveness is so that we can be free, so that we can move forward. Okay, so number 4 is this. So unforgiveness destroys relationships, but forgiveness restores relationships. Understand this. If you ain't Jesus, you are going to fall, right? The Bible says that all have fallen short of the glory of God. All have fallen short of the goodness of God. Understand this, that people will fail you. As long as we are on this side of the soil, people will fail you. So if we live from a place of, you know what, they did this, they did that, and I'm not going to forgive them, then we're literally allowing the root of bitterness the root of unforgiveness to grow like a tree out of us. And like I said before, if we want to walk through a place of freedom, if we want to walk through a place of deliverance, we must forgive. Because number one, the ultimate rule is Christ forgave us. When we were in our mess, when we were going down paths that we should have not been going down, God still continuously forgave us. So it is our responsibility to do that to other people, to forgive other people. And not only that, it is important for us to forgive because it frees us and it allows us to walk in alignment with God. Because unforgiveness literally gives the enemy a foothold into our lives. So we must forgive. There you have it, 4 different reasons why we as believers must forgive. 2021, as we continue this series entitled Back to the Basics, which is coming to a conclude in the next couple of videos. 2021 will be the year that we grow in God, we grow in prayer, that we solidify the foundations of the scriptures, that we go out and make disciples, that we are disciples, that we go out and share the gospel of Jesus Christ, that we walk in holiness, and that we forgive. So until next time, have a blessed day. Take care, guys. Bye.